I'll change. And see, it did change. I often try to acknowledge myself and express myself through my actions. For example, identify myself through the things that I do, what I enjoy. Understanding that through what I do. For instance, if someone came up to me and said, "Who are you?" I could easily identify myself through stepping. Okay, I know. What I really want to touch upon is just understanding that we are always held accountable of both the good and the evil. But the problem that we face is that we always choose to ignore the evil that is within us and the evil that is within others. We often pay attention to the smallest of details that one cannot understand about themselves, while you have a bigger mistake that you should be dealing with for yourself. The problem is that evil is not seen. Rather than it being seen, it is glanced at and barely looked upon. See, what we need to do now, what we as a whole individually, what we need to do now is look at evil in the face. Not just glance at it. Not just walk right past it. But what we need to do is simply go up to evil. Grab that bitch in the face. But no, we release it. What you need to understand is that evil does not want to be grasped and pushed away. Evil wants to be nurtured. Evil wants to be taken care of. And it wants to be a friend. So I need you to understand that rather than bring these simplicities into a way that we don't understand, we should try to take evil. We should take it by the hand, take it for a walk, maybe. Sit down with evil, have a cup of coffee, say how you doing, tell me your life story, what's going on, how you been, tell me your struggles, so that you can understand. Let us no longer push and withhold what we have to do. Slowly looking behind me as we see the things that evil has allowed us to do. We slowly do not let these things, we don't let them humble us. Instead, we let them discover the evil in us, the true evil in us. And suddenly, it's almost as if we don't need them anymore. They are no longer part of our lives. We simply throw them away, and they are no longer part of who we are, or what we should be. But what we need to be doing is we need to be turning the tables. We need to be understanding that we are no longer what people have told us to be. We can choose to be more than what evil has taught us to be. We can choose to be more than what others desire in us. Please do not withhold any longer, because what you see is what you are. Once you have conquered and become the victor of evil, you've now mastered and become a conqueror of both good and evil. Let us no more say that we cannot look at evil in the face, because you are all of these things combined. Understanding that have within ourselves is not made to be withheld, but rather to be expressed freely and identified through others. Look at evil now. Look at it. It is now your friend, not the enemy. You simply look at it and caress it in the face. It is not part of you. So please, I encourage you, withhold no longer. And finally, one last thing. Identify yourself by expression so that you can understand both good and evil. Because you have become the victor. You will always be the victor. Once again, withhold no longer and suffer no longer. Don't wait anymore. Finally, say something.